What's up, guys? I'm Robert.
I'm Roy Air.
And this is Just Drinking, and today we have Debbie from the Boring Cider Company to talk to us a little bit about the amazing ciders they're making and what they have going on. Debbie, thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate you very much.
Oh, we appreciate you taking the time. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing at the Boring Cider Company?
So at the Boring Cider Company, the idea came in 2015 when we moved to Boring, Oregon, and we had apple trees and pear trees on our property. And our son Colby was just like, hey, I want to make apple cider.
Sure.
So we made apple cider, and then he thought, how can we make hard cider?
Next step up, a natural progression.
It really stemmed from our son Colby wanting to make apple cider off of our apple trees that we had in our backyard.
Amazing.
And it all started from there.
I love it.
That is amazing. So you must have a lot of apple trees?
Well, we don't have those apple trees any longer.
Okay.
We have gone down a different sort of path to make the cider using organic apples as well.
Okay.
But it's grown so much that we don't have enough supply on our own proproperty.
That's what I was wondering.
Right. So no, we do get that from out of our area.
Okay, very cool.
So we enjoyed your cider here at Just a Tasting Room
And
in
we've
Sandy,
had so
Oregon.
many flavors, right?
So you've got like 12 different flavors.
We've got 12 flavors up here,
hand.
and we made it through most of them,
Yes, we
right?
did.
So we've gotten through most of the thing here. So we've got a few down here too, and you look at the different color variations that you have going on.
Now,
they're just beautiful.
These are all ciders made from apples then?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, so can you kind of step us through the process a little bit of how is cider made? I can tell you about corn, but I can't tell you about cider.
We know everything about corn, bush light, and ranch, but the cider just is besides us.
Yeah.
So it all stems from our base, our apple base, and then we try to come up with a different taste. Like we have a cucumber for the summertime, and it's just all trying to decide how much alcohol content we want in, what do we want to add. We have this purple color is indigo, and it actually comes from a pea berry blossom flower. So, and we also have hibiscus, which is also a flower.
Right.
So we just try to come up with those different ideas.
Unique.
And there is a specific calculation when you're trying to get the flavor in there. I don't want to give you my secrets.
Yeah.
No, and we won't ask.
That's okay.
That's fine.
But the base is the apple. We make that base, and then we have to determine how much flavor we want for each of those gallons, and then in our ferment. So we just play around with it. Actually, I'm a really great taste tester.
Yeah, we are too.
We
It's
love the taste test there.
And we have our bourbon cider. We're trying to get different staves in those as well for different people's palates.
Okay.
And then we have our wine line too that we're also using different staves from the Just Rum guys when we make that bourbon aged barrel into our wine line.
That's awesome.
That is very cool.
So innovative. It's just incredible. I'm looking forward to the day that I can go to the store and actually buy a bottle
Pick some up,
of your
buy a
cider.
case.
We are excited too.
They're amazing, So I had a chance to try some, and obviously the biggest thing for me with ciders, like it can be very sweet, very, very sweet when you get into a lot of ciders. And what I really like is they're much more natural-esque. They go down easy. Some of them, like the indigo, reminded me of like a tea incorporation into that cider. Just very smooth, easy, and drinkable, and I love that. And I think that's something that is really missing from cider in a lot of places.
Probably my favorite that I had was the apple pie. It was amazing apple pie.
That crumble top finish, right?
Blew my mind. It's
flavor.
It was so confusing because it tasted just like apple pie.
And you want a scoop of vanilla ice?
I know it.
Wow,
Yes.
this is crazy.
Absolutely amazing.
So the idea was concepted in 2015.
Yes.
You started producing on a scale in 2019,
Yes.
if I'm correct, right?
Yes, sir.
And here you are today. Things are growing and expanding. I'm excited for you. I think you have a wonderful product.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing what happens with you in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So you guys are out here now. So this is in the Just a Tasting Room in Sandy, Oregon,
Yes.
right? You guys are obviously partnered with Just Rum out here in the same building. Where else can people look for your products? Are you just here right now, or where can they find you?
They can go to Nuts on Sports Pizza, the Beer Den, Gateway Pub, the Leaderboard Golf Course.
Very cool.
We are around,
That's
and
awesome.
we host, or we are also at weddings and different events. So.
I love it.
So definitely people have to come out to Sandy, Oregon.
Check it out.
To check
Try
it out,
some.
right?
It's pretty darn
It's
amazing.
worth the trip.
You guys got to
Believe it or not, it is worth the trip.
Have some cider, enjoy it. It's fresh, it's amazing. You're doing a great job. We
you
really
very
appreciate
much.
you letting us come hang out behind the bar. Usually we have to sit on the other side. Right? So this is fantastic.
That's pretty brave on
I
her
know,
part,
they've allowed
right?
us
I know,
back
right?
here.
I know.
It's amazing.
usually doesn't happen.
Debbie, thanks so much. We appreciate you hanging out with us for a little bit and letting us pick your brain a little bit. Thank you so much. Make sure that you guys come stop in, try out some awesome cider from the Boring Cider Company.
Cider.
Amazing stuff, and we appreciate you guys
Nothing
hanging out
boring
with us.
about that.
No.
That's right. Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and no rums were harmed or ciders in the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.
Wow.